Hi everyone, it's Katie. Welcome to my video today. I have a super fun tutorial for you guys today, and I'm going to be doing a technique to make my card panel look like the bokeh technique. I don't know if you've heard of that before or if you've seen that online. A lot of photo filters kind of have that look, so it kind of looks like there's some light dots on the page. And so I'm going to be doing that today using inks. So I chose to use these inks because I wanted some darker colors, and these three were actually just beside each other in my little stack, and I thought the colors look so pretty, but they also coordinate with the papers from the Penelope collection, and that's the paper pack that I'm going to be using today. So I'm using Lagoon, Pixie, and Thistle, and then I'm also using the Colonial White ink. And I have some sponge daubers that I've cut up, and these are what I'm going to be working with. So I'm just going to get right to it because this is super fun, and I hope that this is something that you guys want to try, because it really is a very easy technique, and once you do it, it's like wow, it just pops. So I'm just using the sponge daubers here and just kind of adding some color, and this is totally random, so this is fun. This is when you get to be creative and just do what you want to do. So I'm laying the Lagoon on first, and as you see, I'm tapping it off a little bit because I don't want like a big splotch like that on my paper. I want it to be kind of smooth. So now I'm going to go to the Pixie, and I think I'm going to open up the Thistle while I've got it here, so I'm not getting ink all over everything. I had used the Glacier in a previous, just kind of my trial run of this, and I liked it, except that it really didn't show the bokeh effect very well. So that's why I decided to go with a little bit darker color here with the Lagoon color. And really, how cute is that color? It's just a fun, super fun color. And I think that the Pixie is even a little bit lighter than what I wanted, but even though it is pretty dark, it's still a little bit lighter. The Thistle, however, this color rocks. This is an awesome color. I love this color. So I'm just blending them in, and there I got a little bit much, but I'm gonna blend it out. And really, once you get your bokeh effect in there, it's not really gonna matter, because and then you start adding in all of your other embellishments and layers and stuff, it really isn't gonna matter. But you do kind of want your colors to somewhat be decent when you're working with this. So just let me get this worked out here a little bit. Okay, so I kind of have that how I want it. And what I did next was I took a sheet of vellum cardstock. This vellum cardstock I have had on hand for a long time. It's actually from Paper Tray Ink. And then I just took my circle nestabilities and die cut out the various holes. And I kept them semi-small because this is a small panel. If you're doing like a big 12 by 12 sheet of paper like this, you might want a little bit bigger ones, but because I'm working with a smaller piece of paper, I didn't want too big of ones. And I'm going to just use a little bit of masking tape just to kind of hold this in place, because I noticed on my trial ones some of the things were moving. So I'm just using just a tad of masking tape on there just to hold it. And then I've got my Colonial White, and this time I'm using my little tool that I picked up from Simon's Stamp, because I really prefer holding this better than I do the little sponge daubers. So let's start here in the corner with this circle. And this is all we're gonna do, is just lay the Colonial White on top of there, filling in the circle. And you're probably thinking, I don't see anything. But when I pick it up, you still don't see anything. Okay, and so I'm thinking that this blue color is kind of like the glacier. It just was a little bit lighter, but I'm gonna keep going. Now I'm laying it on here pretty thick. And when I pick this one up, you should be able to see that little, I'm gonna zoom in just a smidge. And I don't know, I hope it's not too, the light probably isn't great, but I will try to get this so you guys can see this. So now I'm going to go up here in this corner, how about? And I don't know, maybe the darker pigmented colors just picks it up better. But giving it this kind of a layer of white over is kind of what's making the bokeh effect there. You guys can see that one, can't ya? And now how about a small one coming out of there? So maybe it really does need to be this darker pigmented to make it really pop. But can you see that one too? Oh, it looks really good to me. I'm excited. I think this is a super fun technique. And one of the paper packs, I was just digging through my stuff. There is some yellow paper in one of the paper packs that already has kind of a bokeh technique going for it. But if you don't have the colors that you want to do something on your own, this is the way to go. I'm gonna peel this up because I don't want there to be a line there. I'm just gonna hold the paper in place. And you're gonna get inky fingers, so you're gonna wanna make sure that you wash your hands or use paper towel or something before you go to work on the rest of your card. Whoop. So to me, I think that looks awesome. I really hope you guys can see this as well as it is right there. How about that? It's just a super fun technique. So I'm going to use that to create my card for today. And that's pretty much it. That is my technique that I wanted to share with you guys today. Super simple. Lay some color down, go crazy. I kind of like to go in threes, 3 of a kind or 3 colors. And then using your Colonial White or other white ink pads and some circles that you cut yourself from some vellum, that kind of helps you see through there and see where you're laying it. Super easy, super fun. I really want to keep things super simple here. So I went ahead and I got the rest of these things prepared. And this paper is from the Penelope paper pack. And then I went ahead and I matted this on white because I still wanted it to pop. But I think it needs just a little bit something more. So this is the Limeade washi tape pack, which if you get the Penelope Workshop Your Way kit, this comes with it. This is gonna be in your package. And I think that I'm gonna use both of these actually. And I probably should have my grid mat set up here so that I can put these on straight. But you know what? Let's see if we can just wing it today. Thankfully, there's some lines here we can use on this pattern paper. Although I didn't use them very well, did I? That's okay. So I'm just throwing this on here. And yeah, I did get that one just a little bit crooked. That's okay. Then I'm going to use my scissors and trim them off because I don't really want to tuck them underneath because this is my card base. Okay. And I want to keep this from getting too crazy because it probably is going to get mailed and I don't really want to have to add $1 million more to mail it. It gets kind of expensive when you start adding all of your layers. Okay, let's put it on there straight. How about? Okay. I am going to be stamping sentiment from this Share the Love stamp set. If you were on my last video, it was for the Share the Love blog hop. This is a February promotion only from Close to My Heart. And I am going to be stamping it, this Share the Love sentiment. Right here on this white cardstock. Super cute. And then I'm going to use some foam tape, and I'm gonna pop it up onto this other piece or white circle. So there's gonna be another little bit of a white border around it. Even though this is white, I really like the look of that, to have just another little bit of white around the edge. And especially when there's some layer in between there, it just really kind of gives it some depth. And then I'm going to add that onto there. Super cute, just like that. And then another part of the Penelope Workshop Your Way are these playful puppies. These are silver glittered puffy stickers. They are super cute. And a great silver little arrow on the bottom there. And my card is complete for you. So that was a very simple card with just a little touch, something to kind of make the background pop. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my video today. I appreciate you stopping by, and I hope that you come back for more videos in the future. Have a great day. Thanks for visiting. Bye.